Chanukah Sameach from the Gush. This is Moshe Taragin. A lot of drama about the oil. Not enough pure oil. All sorts of solutions to find pure oil, divide up the pure oil that they did find. What's the big deal? Just use impure oil. Halacha allows for employing impure materials or even by impure people. If you have no choice, if everything is tameh, then nothing is tameh. This is referred to in halacha as tumah hutra b'tzibur or tumah dechuya b'tzibur. Why do they employ that solution? Pnei Yeshua responds, they had a sense that they were inaugurating the new era of the Beis HaMikdash. And when you inaugurate or launch a new era, you don't want to rely on loopholes, you don't want to rely on leniencies, you want to be perfect. Well, they couldn't have known that they were also launching a new period in history. And the dedication they demonstrated in Hanukkah would assist the Jewish people in surviving that very harsh and challenging period in history. You see, Greece was a juncture or a junction between the ancient world of paganism and grotesque gods and cannibalism and savagery, the new world of science, politics, democracy, monotheism. Christianity is about 200 years away from the Hanukkah story. Many of the Greeks became Christians because they started to think in more abstract terms about their gods. It wasn't the gods who were in trees or the ground. There was more theoretical gods. And so it'd be a new period of monotheism. But it would also be a period that would challenge Jewish history. In the ancient world, there wasn't that much anti-Semitism to speak of. The Jews were a nation amongst other nations. But somehow Greece, and then Christianity, and then ultimately Islam, introduced the 2,000-year period of harsh, rabid, venomous anti-Semitism. How would we survive that? Well, one of the ways we survived it was our Mesiras Nefesh, our willingness to die al Kiddush Hashem and to defend Hashem's presence even with our lives. That Mesiras Nefesh was showcased on Hanukkah, was programmed into our hearts on Hanukkah. There is no Rabbi biad miatim. You don't destroy or defeat the Greek armies if you're not willing to die for your cause. Behind me, you could see a little bit in the distance, I don't know if you could see it, as the community of Elazar. Elazar in the Gush is a community named after Elazar HaMaccabee. A lot of the battles took place right behind me. Elazar HaMaccabee speared a Greek elephant. The Jews are terrified of these rampaging elephants. How do you kill an elephant? You know how you kill an elephant? You spear it in the belly. But of course you die by spearing it. And he sacrificed his life to lift the spirits of his Jewish comrades and let them know they can overcome, they can vanquish these inconquerable elephants. So Hanukkah created an image in the Jewish mind, a conviction in the Jewish heart, that we will defend Hashem's presence in this world with our lives. They could have found loopholes. Mila, Rosh Chodesh, you're allowed, these are not Yeharig Yavor. You can find ways to accede to the Greek decrees. But they realize that if Judaism will stand in this world and Hashem will be presented and reflected in this world, it is only if we're willing to die for our beliefs. And that's why Rabbi Miatim succeeded. So Hanukkah started the period of the second Beis HaMikdash, or the second period of the second Beis HaMikdash, second half. That's why they didn't want to take any loopholes. But it also started a new period in Jewish history. And the Mesiras Nefesh of dedicating themselves, even though they may not have been forced to halachically. Now we're at the end of history, back in our land, so much Mesiras Nefesh over the last 2,000 years. We still have to show some of that dedication. Hashem should give us the strength, the spirit of Hanukkah, to bring history to its conclusion. Chanukah Sameach from the Gush.